What's up, kickboxers? Lisa here with ILKB again, here to bring you another at-home workout, our 15-minute workout. So if you have a friend in the room or you got family in the next room and they're bored or they want to jump in, grab them, bring them in. Everybody can work out. So today we're going to be doing abs. We're going to isolate our abs. Make sure you have water with you as always. We do want to hydrate. And again, feel free to stop at any point in this workout and grab that water. Being that we're going to be on the ground most of the time, if you want to grab a mat, feel free to do that as well. But either way, we're going to get it started, so let's get rolling. All right, I know we're focusing on abs today, but we want to start off with a nice jab cross to warm up. So let's shadow box. Jab cross, jab cross. I want this to be a non-stop thing. All right, I want you guys turning your bodies. All right, remember, it's not just about arms, it's about your whole body. I know I say that a lot and I can't preface it enough. That's where your power's at. Bring those hands back to your face. This will definitely help. This way when you're on the bags, you guys won't think so much about it and your hands will automatically come back. We're gonna do some more shadow boxing in a second. Keep this moving. Front kicks are gonna be next in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Shadow boxing those front kicks. Shadow box, step down, give me a squat, and then shadow box again. Squat, kick, squat. Make sure you guys are exhaling. As you guys are throwing those front kicks, you guys can certainly thrust your bodies forward. That's the only way that you guys are gonna be able to use those hips when you're on the bag. So let's keep it moving. We're gonna drop it down for a hollow hold in 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, guys. Hollow hold, hollow hold. Now we're gonna be on the ground for a little bit here. So make sure that your feet are about 6 inches off the ground. Your head and shoulders are also off the ground. Keep that core nice and tight. And let's go into some bicycles, side to side. As you're doing this exercise, you wanna make sure you're not just turning your elbows back and forth. Turn your whole body so that you're really working the obliques. Those are the sides of those abs. The more you keep your leg out and straight toward the ground, the more you're gonna be working them as well. Stay with it. We got regular sit-ups in 3, 2, and 1. Turn these into regular sit-ups all the way up. All the way up. Exhale at the top. You guys can keep a slight bend in your leg, or you guys can keep your legs straight out, whatever works for you. What I would recommend doing is keeping your hands across your chest and sitting up. You wanna try to avoid using the momentum of your body to bring you up, because then we're using less abs. Exhale at the top. A couple more seconds, we're gonna go into scissor kicks in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give me those big scissor kicks, big scissor kicks. So you guys can keep your hands under your lower back if you feel like that supports you better. But I want you guys to try and keep those legs as straight as possible. Try not to let those heels hit the ground. Scissor it out. Keep going, up and down, up and down. Get a little more speed now, a little more speed. There you go, stay with it. Up and down with those scissor kicks. We're gonna roll it over for an elbow plank in just a couple seconds. I want a quick transition. 3, 2, and 1, right over. There's no reason to have to face another direction, right over into that elbow plank. Look forward, keep that back nice and level. Keep it nice and level. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now stay here and listen as you keep those abs nice and tight. In a couple seconds, we're gonna flip it back up to our backs, feet are in the air, and we're gonna go for some toe touches. Nice and quick, exhaling every time you touch those toes. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it going, toe touches. All the way up, all the way up. Exhale every time you go to reach for those toes. Exhale, tighten those abs. As you tighten those abs, make sure that the air leaves your lungs. Every time, every time. Couple more seconds, we're gonna go to some more shadow boxing. We're gonna go back to that jab cross non-stop. But keep pushing, keep touching those toes. Couple more seconds here. We're gonna bring it to our feet in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we are again. Non-stop jab cross, non-stop. Again, focus on keeping those hands up while you do this. All right, so you don't wanna be here, you don't wanna be here. Back to that face after every punch. Keep it going. I'm gonna stick with this for a couple more seconds, and then we're gonna go back to those front kicks. What I want you to do is eliminate that squat. Right here, I just want front kicks. Left and right, eliminate the squat. All right, again, using your hips thrust forward and come back. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it going, front kicks. When you're doing kicks on the bag, you notice you can drop a hand. It's always the leg that you're kicking with. That's the arm you can drop. It gets it out of the way, and it also gives you more momentum and more drive for those kicks. So whether it be front kicks, whether it be roundhouse kicks, you're always dropping the arm of the same hand that you're kicking with. So give it a try now if you haven't been doing that. You're gonna notice when you get on the bag, it's gonna make all the difference. Couple more seconds, we're gonna drop it down right into bicycles. In 3, 2, and 1. Cycle it out, let's go. Cycle it out. Keep it going, keep it going. Drive those legs right out in front. Stay with it. Turn, turn. Remember, those elbows gotta touch those knees. And I want you guys to hollow hold. Hollow hold, breathe. Leg lifts, give them to me all the way up and all the way down. All the way up and all the way down. As you guys bring them up, I want you to bring them down even slower than you bring them up. All the way up and slowly drop them. Exhale as you drop them. Keep it moving, keep it moving. All right, when I say go now, we're back up to our feet. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to that jab, cross, shadow box. Back to that jab, cross, shadow box. Remember, breathing as you're exhaling. Now, we are working lower body today, but we always want to involve our arms. You always want to get the blood flowing, so you're always going to work a little more than just your lower body. Keep that moving, keep it moving. All right, now as you guys are turning, focus on those shoulders. We're going to move to those front kicks again without that squat. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go with those kicks again. Drop the hand, and exhale. Exhale every time you go to kick. Now, the faster you go with these, the more you're going to be able to maintain your balance. As I try and show you guys, the slower I go, the more I'm going to lose my balance. So what I want you guys to do is focus on that momentum. Kick forward. Each time, each time. We're going to be back on the ground again in a couple seconds doing those bicycles again. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Let's go. I want you guys to go as fast as you can now. As fast as you can. Really turn your body. Turn your body. Touch those elbows to those opposite knees. Don't just flail those elbows. Turn. Feel it in those obliques. Exhaling with every turn. Exhale with every turn. We're going to turn these into regular sit-ups in a couple seconds. So focus and go fast. Go fast. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to those sit-ups. Exhaling at the top. Again, you want to squeeze those abs to bring you up. As you come down, you want to think about driving the lower back into the ground. So you don't want to arch yourself to come up. Drive that lower back into the ground for that full sit-up. There you go. Drive it into the ground. Pick up that pace. Come on, I want to see you guys moving a little faster now. We got scissor kicks in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Scissor kick it out. Let's go. Scissor kicks. Again, you want to try and keep your legs as straight as possible. The minute you put a bend in your leg, you're disengaging your abs. That's not the goal here. The goal here is to keep those abs engaged. You want to work them. You want to burn them. They should be burning right about now, so if they're not, get those legs a little straighter and move those legs a little faster. We're almost there. We're going to flip it over to an elbow plank. In 4, 3, 2, and flip it on over. Your elbow plank is your active rest, so you're burning a ton of calories even though you're staying still. And while I'm stopping to lead you guys, I want you guys to keep going with each of these exercises. All right, so here with our elbow plank, again, you want to make sure that you are not all the way back here. You want to make sure your chin and your hands are in line. All right, again, focus and breathe. A couple more seconds, we're going to roll it back over and we're going to go into those toe touches. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs straight up. And let's touch those toes. Exhaling every time you reach up. Again, really feel it in those abs. The more air you're able to let go of from your lungs as you're crunching those abs, the more you're working those abs. So here you go. Reach for those toes and exhale every time. I want you guys to push it. We're going to give those abs a little bit of a break. We're going to bring it up to our feet in a second. We're going to go back to some shadow boxing. We're going to jab cross again in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Now, as you guys are keeping your hands up here, I want you to focus on pulling your punches back quick. Because when you're on the bag, that's essentially what you want to do. We never want to lean into the bag or leave our hands out. So as you're shadow boxing, snap those hands and pull back as fast as you can. Remember, your cross is always going to go out and come back twice as fast as your jab. Let's keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Breathe, breathe, turn. And make sure you guys are rotating on that back leg. We're going to switch it up. We're going for those front kicks in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Kick it out. So as you're doing these, you notice you are working your legs and your abs have to be tight in order for you to thrust those hips forward. Okay, so now you're working your abs. you're working your legs, and you're getting a great overall cardio burn. So keep it going. The more you're able to thrust those legs forward, the more abs you're incorporating. And that's what this is all about for this 15 minutes is your abs. So let's keep it going. Give me those front kicks. We're gonna drop it down for bicycles. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cycle it out, cycle it out. Again, make sure you guys are breathing, turning from side to side. All right, you wanna make sure too, you're extending that leg all the way. So you don't wanna be here, you wanna work those abs, get that leg out. All right, so the more you guys have that leg straight and closer to the mat, the more you guys are working those abs. Got a couple more seconds here, we're gonna go into some leg lifts. Keep breathing. Feel those obliques burn. If they don't burn, turn even more. We got leg lifts in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into those leg lifts all the way up. Now as you do your leg lifts, I want you to try and bring them down a little bit slower. Control. The more control you have, the more you're working those abs. So whip them up quick and bring them down slow. Bring them up quick and drop them down slow. You guys should feel this all in your abs. All in your abs. Again, focus on the muscle you want to work out on. Think about those abs. Keep it going, guys. A couple more seconds and we're up for that jab cross shadow box one more time. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we are. Now, if you guys notice a pattern here, we've been doing a lot of the same exercises, whether you realize it or not. We've gone through the same exercises twice. This is our last time, our last run through. All right, so I want you guys to really move it. You guys know anytime you do something more than once, you gotta do it better the second and third time. We got those front kicks coming up next. We're gonna incorporate that squat in the middle again. In 3, 2, and 1. So, squat, kick, squat, kick. Again, thrust those hips forward. Squat down nice and low, okay? Again, you wanna get nice and low. Think about pushing those knees out. You don't want it in, push them out. Bring it down nice and low. Keep breathing. I'm still with you guys. I hope you guys are still with me. Keep going. Remember, you guys can stop and grab water at any point, all right? So don't be discouraged from that, but I want you guys to jump right back in. We want the least amount of transition as possible. And we're gonna go back on our backs. Here we go, bicycles. Again, keeping that leg nice and straight. Try and let it hover over the mat. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Think about those abs. You're only doing this for a couple seconds each, approximately 30 seconds. So you guys can do it. Push, try and break through your plateau. Just when you think you can't do any more, try and last 2 more seconds. We're almost there, guys. We're going into sit-ups. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, sit-ups, doing regular sit-ups. Again, you guys can have your legs straight out, you can have them bent. And again, I would recommend trying keeping your hands out here as opposed to behind you. Once you guys start using your arms and whipping your body up, you're using less abs. Now, if that's something you need to do as part of your process to get to the point where you just use your abs, then go for it. But don't make it your go-to. Try and cross those arms across your chest. We got scissor kicks in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go with those scissor kicks. Again, you want to keep those feet off the ground the entire time. Don't let those heels hit. Remember, keep that leg nice and straight because as soon as we bend our knee, we disengage our abs. All right, try and get a nice 90-degree angle going with your legs. So as you're doing it, you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here. Nice big 90-degree angles. And make sure you guys are breathing. Again, focus on that ab muscle. The more you focus on it, the more you're gonna use it. We're gonna flip it over for that elbow plank in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to that active rest. Again, holding those abs. You wanna think about sucking your belly button away from your t-shirt. Keep it nice and tight. If you can visualize that, it's gonna help you maintain that nice straight back. Your back should be straight like a board. All right, so think about that. You wanna be arched up or down. Breathe through this, guys. We're gonna flip it over in a couple seconds, and we're gonna go back to those toe touches. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs straight up, and touch those toes. Exhaling every time, every time. If you're reaching your toes with no problem, try and lift your body a little bit higher. Try and go past those toes. The whole idea is to get a nice big squeeze out of those abs. Exhaling every time. Exhaling every time. We're only gonna be on our back for a couple more seconds with these toe touches, and then we're back to our feet. We're gonna go back to shadow boxing with that jab cross. So squeeze it out, let's go. We got 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, bring it up. Guys, we're nearing the end here. We're nearing the end. This is the last time we're gonna be doing this jab, cross, shadow box. So give me your all. Again, bringing your hands back to your face every time. And pick up that pace as you get more comfortable with it. Remember, you're rotating on that back foot for that cross. Stay with it. We got those front kicks coming up minus that squat. All right, here we go. Push, push, turn, turn, turn. Use the torque of that body. Feel it in your abs. 3, 2, and 1. Front kicks only, let's go. Again, you can focus on dropping the arm of the leg you're kicking with. Notice I keep my other hand up because that's what I would do if I was throwing kicks on the bag. I would never want to drop my hands completely. I don't like to keep both of my hands up. It kind of gets in the way of my kick. So what I do is I drop my drop my hand as I'm kicking out. Same side. So your leg, your arm, same side. Keep it moving. Guys, we are so nearing the end here. We're gonna be down on the mats in a couple seconds for leg lifts. In 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Once you're on your back, give me those leg lifts. Guys, you're less than a minute, push through. Remember, now's the time where you wanna up your ante. Don't slow down. We wanna go out hard and we wanna go out strong. We're gonna end this on the mats today, on your back, bicycling it out with those abs. So keep those leg lifts going. Now what I want you to do is do them nice and fast, nice and fast, nice and fast. Turn them into bicycles. Here we go. Twist side to side, side to side, side to side. Come on. Stay with it, twist, feel on those abs. Touch that elbow to that opposite knee. Exhale, 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 exhale. We're almost there. This is the last exercise. We've got 5, 4, keep it moving. 3, 2, I didn't say 1 yet. Keep it going, and 1. Woo! Guys, way to go today. Awesome workout. Hope you guys are really feeling the burn in those abs. Make sure you guys stretch it out, grab some water, and I hope to see you guys for the next 15-minute class.